This is the new sketchbook I started with all my children's book ideas. I have more, but they're all on just like loose leaf watercolor paper, so I was losing track of everything. Plus I had like a lot of simple designs I wanted to do, like borders, that I thought would kind of waste the space on like a regular watercolor page. But if I don't like the way they turn out here, I'll redo them on a regular watercolor. So I have some border ideas. I was thinking for like the title page or something, like have the title written in the middle, then a border around it. Or on like have a picture on this side, and then on this side of the page have the text, and I could have a border around the text or something. So I tried out some blackberries, some strawberries, and some ribbons. I'm thinking of doing light blue ribbons as like a frequent piece in my universe because it just gives like a classic childhood nostalgic feel. The universe I'm currently working on, this one I love. This is a bunch of wildflowers. The universe I'm currently working on takes place in like the 20s. And there might be a little bit of like the roaring 20s side in there, but it's more of the other side of the 20s. And then I have a little bit of that mixed with just classic childhood nostalgia feeling. Some morning glories. This one I love too, the snails. Little acorn berry. This one I was imagining like kind of like a patchwork quilt style. Okay, and here is, this is just so cute. I love the blue ribbons. A little blush. Here's some guys I was working on. These are the Toad Brothers. There's gonna be like 10 of them probably, just like businessmen and farmers or like any odd jobs around town probably. The shops will be run by the Toad Brothers. Then here I was working on a fox girl, and she'll have a blue ribbon in her hair, probably maybe pink. Then a fox boy, he's writing, this is just a rough draft of him. He's writing a little car that I found a reference on, like a kid's toy car. I found a little reference in when I was looking into the 20s. And then here's some like classic 20s girls' shoes. And then here's a flapper duck. I'm just trying to get some characters and like ideas established so I can go in with a story. And then here is the little mouse family. They sleep in teacups. The baby sleeps in a little cradle. The father mouse made out of an acorn. And then the little sibling mouses or something will sleep in like a sardine container. This is my first idea, and I really love the sardine ideas, even though I haven't been using that on my current family. I'll probably do another mouse family or something, so I can use that idea. Here's the current mouse family I'm working on. I have Mother Mouse and Baby Mouse, and this is their house. And then I did like a rebranding of Mother Mouse because I didn't quite like the way she looked over here. And then here's just some knickknacks they have around their house. Here they have like a little, one of those little cross peg shelf things, so I was drawing up some ideas for it. Then that's where I got stuck, so I started sketching out this other idea I have for a children's book story. And it's called The Mossy Turtle. And it's about like turtles waking up in the spring and like climbing out of the mud and going up to see the sun and the warm water and the weather. So the first turtle wakes up and he goes over to sleeping turtles next to him. He's like, guys, wake up. And then they wiggle out of their moss and their mud. And then they come over to the biggest, mossiest turtle. And they start eating away his moss to get some nutrition and energy for their journey, but also to try and wake him up. But then they can't wake him up. He's so hard to wake up compared to the rest of the turtles. So they try to tickle his nose with I don't know, something they found in the lake. And then they'll try a few other things, but ultimately they'll find a crawdad or something. to come pinch his nose and wake him up. And then he wakes up and they'll swim. This is their heads popping up on the water. And then here they are soaking in the sun on a log. There's one popping up back here, and there's some resting. And there's the mossy turtle with still so much moss on him. This is another idea. It's called shrimp fried rice. My husband helps me think of some ideas. This was one of his, and it's really good. It's just really fun. So there's a shrimp, and he goes to this cooking class, but all the other cooks are octopuses, and they tell him, you can't be a cook, you're too small, you're just a shrimp. But then he ends up making the best fried rice, shrimp fried rice, and then the octopuses realized that they were wrong and that a shrimp can be a cook. And then here's just an idea I had where each page is just like some kind of bug. So I'll have like the bug on one side and then like the name on the other or something. And here's some of the octopuses from the shrimp fried rice story. I was trying to sketch out some ideas. They got some tools and some hats. Then here, this is back from my mouse family that I settled on. I think this is the story I'm currently working on. So it's a mouse family, and it is Brother Mouse's birthday, and here is Sister Mouse. She is collecting tiny acorns and snail shells for party decorations for Brother Mouse's party. And here is a banner that Mother Mouse sewed for the party. Brother Mouse wanted an acorn and snail shell themed party. So the family is making decorations and collecting things and cooking for the party. Here I was trying to do that other sketch again with a little bit more of the Mother Mouse remodel, and maybe I tried an outfit that seemed a little bit more appropriate to the 20s time. Her other outfit back here. See here, she is just in an apron, which I really thought was cute. But if I'm trying to have it in like a themed timeline, I want to be a little bit accurate to the time period. Then here's some of the ingredients I've sketched out to paint for Mother Mouse making the birthday cake. Then I was trying to figure out their house setup a little bit, and I tried to like take a little bit of my house setup and like change it up so it was more in a different time period. It needs some more work. And then Brother Mouse wanted a snail shell themed cake, so I was trying to decide if I should make the whole cake look like a snail shell or if I should just add a little snail on the bottom of the cake here. And then Father Mouse, he carved this wooden train for Brother Mouse for his birthday present. And then this is a very rough sketch of Father Mouse. I didn't have an eraser on me or anything, so this is what it is. But here's Father Mouse, who will be redrawn, wrapping the toy train present with Baby Mouse. And at one point while wrapping, he looks over at Baby Mouse and he's like, by chance you don't know how to wrap a gift, do you? And then the Baby Mouse is just like all babyish over there, and he's like, oh, I thought so. And then he figures out how to wrap it. And I think that's everything I have so far.
you